Hello everybody, Jonathan Doucette here at St.Albert Dodge, showcasing a fresh trade, 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee. You know, there's a million different trim levels of the Grand Cherokee, but this is one of my favorite, Limited X. What is the Limited X? Well, you have your normal Limited, which is, you know, they're one of their luxury trim levels. This is the X appearance group, so it looks very similar to an SRT. So you have the SRT front hood, body moldings, just don't have those giant performance numbers if you don't need them. There's no point in getting them. Previous owner did install paint protection film on here. Nice little touch is you have windshield washer fluid nozzles that spray your headlights off. So it's pretty cool. You see those on Mercedes and Bentleys and stuff, and you get them on a Grand Cherokee Limited X. Awesome looking rims. You know, the Limited X has that night appearance group with the gunmetal rims, looks super sharp. Previous owner did put some window guards and some tint on this. So it looks really, very, very sharp. Do have a roof rack, so if you do want to get some cross members and a pod or bike rack, kayak carrier, can do that. Just want to take a look back here. With the Grand Cherokee, on your key fob you have remote start, the trunk opening, close, and then, there we go. Take a look back here. So you do have the 9-speaker Alpine system with a subwoofer, which actually does a bit of noise canceling on the road, which we'll talk about that when we get inside. But super handy if you just want to close it, push a button. If somebody's in the way or something's in the way, it's going to stop. It's not going to crush anything or break your door. But yeah, I'm going to jump inside, show you the back seat, and see you soon. Beautiful leather interior, super comfortable front and back. But back here, one thing I didn't showcase is you can collapse this collapse the seat so you get a flat floor all the way across. Of course, that one will collapse as well too. Do have reclining seats, so you just push this back and the rear passengers can recline. Nice little cup holders, pop down. Coffee's in the middle, water's in the doors, really handy. And then you have your USB controls back here, plus a 120 volt inverter. Super handy to have. Dual pane sunroof, we're going to show you that in the next little segment of the up front area, but very, very luxurious, very comfortable, very user-friendly. You have car seat holders, these little buttons on here, so you can put 2 car seats back here if needed. Yeah, I'm just going to jump in front and show you the cockpit area. Up front, you do have push button start, so as long as the key's in the pocket like it is right now, foot on the brake, push button of ignition, fires right up. So you do have your panoramic sunroof controls up here, so I'm just going to open the vent. So there's 2 positions, so just kind of open up to like a normal sunroof size, and you can push it all the way back. It's a giant, huge sunroof. It's super awesome. And then you can crack the front panel, and then this will open up. Got a cool little rock guard that pops up to prevent any stone chips while you're traveling. And then I'm going to close that for audio sake. Do have sync up 3 garage doors here if you have a big house, and very, very ergonomic driver's position. You know, the paddle shifters on the back, stereo controls in the back. You can, let's go to radio here for a sec real quick. So you can push one button, you can stroll through your presets, whether it's Sirius XM or inside, so it's not going to work. Sirius XM or one of the AM, FM, or your Bluetooth, you can scroll through your songs, and then you can push a button and you can scroll through the actual media types as well too. So Sirius XM, but you also have something called Sirius XM Guardian. So with a subscription, you can get an app to start your vehicle anywhere in the world. SOS button, push that, connects to the call center. They look at your GPS, see where you're at, send emergency responders wherever needed. And then your assist button, so like roadside assistance, push that, help come out, change a tire, that kind of a thing. Yeah, do have full set of safety features, adaptive cruise control. You know, driving on the highway doing 100, somebody's doing 80, slow you down to meet them, and then you pull back into the fast lane. It'll speed you back up to 100 without ever having to touch your accelerator or your brake pedal. Do have lane departure, little triangles in the mirrors. If there's someone in your blind spot, they'll illuminate orange. You can actually turn on a chime, so if you did go to turn in, it'll chime and let you know there's someone in your blind spot. Saved me in my truck a couple times personally. Sport mode, eco mode, and normal mode. So eco mode dulls up the vehicle a bit, makes the throttle a little less responsive. Sport does the opposite, makes it a little more responsive, and normal is kind of a good balance between both. Lane departure, as long as you're in between your lanes, it'll actually keep you in your lane. So if you drift out of it by accident a little bit, it'll bumpy back end. It's kind of pretty neat. So don't recommend just taking your hands off the wheel, but it's getting that way. And then of course you have park sense. So this Jeep will actually parallel park and perpendicular park itself. Pretty cool. Definitely want to come by, check it out, and we can showcase that for you. And being a Jeep, it's a very capable off-roader too. So I'm going to show you up here. You have it's got full-time auto 4-wheel drive. So it's different than all-wheel drive, where the transfer case is a lot beefier, and the way it sends power and distributes it is quite a bit different. But you also have different modes. You have sand mode, snow mode, rock mode, and mud mode. Sand mode, dirt road, you head down one of the country roads. Very easy to use the 4-wheel drive system, so you're not going to be slipping or anything. And then snow, that's exactly what it sounds. Snow, hill descent control, and 4-wheel drive low. A ton of stuff we can go over. I could probably make, frankly, a 30-minute video going over just the infotainment system. But you have off-road metrics to see your angles and your departures and steering angles. It's pretty neat. And then all the settings you can customize. You can, like I say, I can make a long video. I'm not going to. Thank you for checking it out. If you want to come down, have a detailed tour, take it for test drive, give me a call on my personal cell, 780-952-3018, or click the link in the description and send us an email. Talk to you soon.